Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Shadow, aka the Frozen Shadow Collector, and welcome to another Disney-related video on my channel. So, for today's video, guys, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the latest Disney designer collection doll, Aurora. I know she came out a few weeks ago for the US and the UK, but since the sale that came out like a little over a week ago now, I decided to pick up two Disney designer collection dolls, the Aurora and the Pocahontas. So expect an unboxing review for Pocahontas coming up soon. But today we are going to be doing Aurora. So if you're excited for that, be sure to that thumbs up. Be sure to that sub button down below for more content in the future. And without further ado, let's jump in right into it. Alright, here we go. So we're going to change it up. We're going to do the box of the doll first. So as you can see, it's nothing fancy like the previous ones. I don't know if you can really see it on here, but there are roses on each corner of the box. So if we zoom in a little and go into the corner, you can kind of see it right there in the top left. And then there's another one down there in the bottom right. So, you know, these designer boxes are never really that, I don't know what the right word for it, but like enticing, I guess. But the box itself was never really like the attraction of these dolls. So it's okay for what it is, personally. If we turn around and look towards the side and the back of it, of course, on the side of the box right here, it says Aurora on it, as the other dolls do with the other Disney princesses, so it's no really surprise there. It says it on this side also, it says Aurora. On top of the box, it says Disney Designer Collection right there. So, you know, it's just the standard old box for these designer dolls right here. And of course on the back we got more about the doll itself, the inspiration for it, and more about the designer too. If you look close to it, you guys get a good look what it says. I'll probably just post a picture of it so you can see it better. But of course, if you want to read it, just pause the video and read it for yourself. Actually, this looks pretty good on this camera, so yeah, just pause the video if you want to read this for yourself. I'm going slowly so it's easier for you guys to read it, but yeah, this is everything about the doll and where the inspiration from the doll came from. So yeah, if you're intrigued by that, go ahead and read it. It was designed by Victoria Hamilton, so that's the person you think. Go ahead, all that good stuff. Depending if you like the doll or not, but again, to each their own. Alright, so here's Aurora inside the box itself without outer box and everything to it. Let's zoom in a little so we get a good look as to what we're seeing right here. So if we zoom in on Aurora, she looks absolutely gorgeous with this backdrop behind her. Honestly, it looks fantastic. The design of the doll with the backdrop, like, she looks quite amazing with it. Of course, if we look to the left of the actual packaging, we got one of these things that tells you about the author, like it does on the back of it. Here we go. It's just one of these things that come with the doll itself. It's with every single of the doll. It's with the entire doll on, so it's not really surprising there. And then on this side, we got the certificate of authenticity itself. I don't know what number I got. Let's find out real quick. Oh wow, I actually wasn't expecting that low of a number. 241 out of 1,000, or 10,000. That's actually pretty low, considering that I bought this weeks after it came up on the actual store itself. So that's actually intriguing that I got that low of a number. I don't think they do it in order. I think it's completely random, so that could be the case too. But nonetheless, focusing on Aurora. Inside the actual packaging itself, if you do decide to display her like this, she looks absolutely phenomenal. Of course, there's the obvious elephant in the room with these flaps on each side. They didn't really think that through when it comes to collectors who don't debox, so that's kind of unfortunate that they just don't care about that. I honestly don't know what they were thinking, but I debox my doll, so for me it's not an issue, but I know there's a lot of people who don't debox, so I can understand the frustration there. So I'm going to take the outer box off and we're going to see a semi-debox, so for those who want to display it that way, you can get a good look of what that's going to look like. So here she is without the complete outer box surrounding her. Of course, I still left the front frame on her. The downside to this is the fact that on top of right here, there's kind of just like an empty hole as there is for the rest of the line. It's kind of stupid of how they have this, but you just gotta have to like cut out your own piece of plastic and tape it to the top if you choose to display it like this. Unfortunately, that is the case, and I don't know what they were thinking, but that's kind of how it is. But nonetheless, she does look amazing this way, so if you do decide to display her the way she is right now, honestly, it's a very nice backdrop, and also this would work pretty well for Aurora. Honestly, she looks absolutely gorgeous. The dress itself, to me, does feel like Cinderella-y, and the hairstyle feels a little Cinderella-y. Just a tad bit. I don't know what it is. It's just, when I look at this doll, it doesn't say Aurora to me. It just kind of says Cinderella, but that's no here nor there, so I'm going to fully debox it now, so stay tuned for that, and let's get to it. Alright, here she is. She's out of the box. She's been deboxed. Aurora looks absolutely gorgeous outside the box, without a doubt. There are tons of embroidery upon the dress of this doll. There are a lot of rhinestones throughout it also. So without further ado, let's get a close look up at this doll, and we'll go step by step of what I think of this doll. So first things first, hairstyle, face, all that stuff. So, hairstyle. I think outside of the box, when it's actually fluid and not like strapped to the back of the box, it does look better for Aurora, without a doubt. I don't know what it is, but when it's like compressed up onto like the actual box itself, it just looks weird. So allowing it to free flow as it is right now, it does look very good for Aurora. If we get a good look at her face right here, she does have rooted eyelashes. She has gorgeous makeup on. She does have a choke on as well. I think it's kind of interesting how for these dolls they're adding chokers. It's honestly pretty interesting. I personally have no problem with it. I think it's a nice addition to like bring it to like modern times. And if we go more to the side, we can see this metallic gold tiara thing and a hair right there. I think it's just pinned onto her. I think that's a tiara. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. I know it has like a blue gem right here, which is very cool. And if we look more towards the back of her, we get a nice good look of the fluid hair, as I was talking before. It also does look better when it's not like pinned up to the box, personally. She is honestly a gorgeous doll, and if we look right here on her right shoulder, there's a metallic gold. I'm not sure. I think that's supposed to be a shield. I'm not sure what that is. I haven't seen Sleeping Beauty in a while, so I honestly don't know what that's supposed to be of. I think it has to do with, what's her knight's name? Philip? I think it's Sir Philip. I think it's the knight's name for Sleeping Beauty. It's been a while since I've seen it. It's an old movie. And if we get even closer here, we can see more metallic gold jewelry on her. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. It has a blue gem and 2 red gems next to her. We got lots of embroidery right here. I think the embroidery looks phenomenal on this dress, and I like the rhinestones that go in between them. Honestly, it looks very gorgeous. Her makeup looks phenomenal. Her eyebrows looks like it's painted on. they are definitely not rooted. It's just really the eyelashes that are rooted. But nonetheless, she still looks gorgeous. She is a 12-inch doll, so I'm not really expecting it to be embroidery eyebrows. So also gotta keep that in mind. And if we go more towards down the dress right here, we got the fairy godmother, at least one of them anyway. I think there's another one on the other side as well. If we check, no? Okay, they just put one there. That's pretty weird that they only put one fairy godmother. Oh well. But the embroidery itself going along the dress right here, this looks phenomenal. I absolutely love it. I think it looks amazing here. And if we look closer to it, it looks like I want to say a bunch of roses is what it is. And a lot of vines too. And of course, more rhinestone gems going along with it. And if we look on the other side, it's the same deal right here. And here's the thing in which you don't get to see when it's inside the box, is the back of the dress, which I think is what really seals the deal for this doll. Because this looks absolutely amazing. I know it's printed on, and not a lot of people like printed on things when it comes to these dolls and the dresses, but I think it looks amazing what they did with this printed cast right here. It's kind of hard to see in the lighting because it's like translucent, but at the same time it's not. So yeah, it's a little hard to see, but I think it looks gorgeous. In person, it looks very good. Down here, we got another little rose. Okay, there's the fairy godmother. We got another one right here. Oh, wait, okay, there's the third one. It's weird how they hit them. Like, one's up here, and two of them are down here. It's pretty interesting that they did it that way. Yeah, because it's not one over here. Huh, pretty interesting. And if we go over here, I honestly don't remember where this is located. Huh. It looks really cool, though. Yeah, the design of this doll is actually really unique. It's really cool. I just don't think, this type of, I don't know what to call this, like a ball gown almost type of deal. I do like the designs on them. It's just for the actual design of, it's hard to explain. Like, the designs on the actual piece of clothing look cool, but the design of the actual clothing doesn't really fit the doll, if that makes sense. But yeah, overall, she looks very good. I'm honestly happy with this purchase. Again, the only reason I got this doll is because she was on sale for that Save More discount. So I bought this doll and the Pocahontas one that's coming soon. So expect an unboxing review for that as well. But overall, she does look gorgeous. If there is another price drop, I suggest getting it. If you really are a Aurora fan, I think this doll does it justice, personally. So if you are hesitant on purchasing said doll, I would definitely do it if you are an Aurora fan or a Sleeping Beauty fan in general. I mean, it's kind of up to you, because I know a lot of people have an issue with printing on material, but I think it works for this doll. I really do. The more I think of it, the more I think they just took inspiration from the Alice in Wonderland doll, because that's pretty much what they did for that doll. It was just printed on art from Mary Blair, but that doll looked absolutely gorgeous, so I can't really deny that this also looks good for Aurora. But you guys let me know what you think down below. Are you a fan of this doll? Do you wish they did something different? All those good things. Thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.